Here with Jared, I got to tell you, I was a huge fan of the third wheel. Tell me how you got connected with Kelsey and Raul so quickly.
Just off the hop, they were just the outgoing people in the group. Going into the house, I wanted to work with an athletic girl, an athletic guy, and kind of a wild card person that you would normally not see me with. And with Raul just being a very outgoing guy like the way he is, it would just fit perfectly. We're all such good friends. So instead of making an alliance, we really made a friendship that made us so close. And I think that's what was so threatening. So I had everything in alliance in those three people. I wanted one more person, but I found the two assets I wanted a guy just simply in Raul. So it was really great.
You know, a lot of people were surprised by the fact that you're so physical, so athletic, and yet you managed to get near to the end of the game. Why do you think you were able to mask your athleticism, and how did the other people not care?
I was really hoping there was going to be some 6'5" giant walking in this house, and I wasn't going to be the big physical thing. But lo and behold, I was that person, so I really had to own up to it. And I think just my personality and that I am a nice person. I'm not the token jock in high school that was kind of bullied people and stuff like that. So I got to know people on a personal level more so than just a game aspect. So when it boiled down to it, it was like Jared's a nice person, and maybe that masked a bit more of the physical aspect. So I think that was my greatest attribute, to mask the athleticism.
And tell me about the relationship with Kelsey. I mean, clearly there's something there. Is it something you're going to pursue?
Yeah, of course. She's such a sweet girl. She was definitely raised right. And she's honestly been my world for the last 80 days. Big Brother's been my world for the last 80 days. So it's going to be a unique experience for us to step into the real world and actually have other things that matter in our lives, like bills, work, friends, family. So I definitely, she'll be incorporated in definitely the ongoings in my near future, that's for sure.
Was your vote ever in doubt when she made it to the end?
No, not at all. You know what? In this game, it's as Ramsey said previously, it's a house of lies, and she was the only person that I could trust this whole way through it. If she won that power veto, she was going to be taking me off the block. It just really shows her character, and I was always going to be loyal to her, just like she was always going to be loyal to me.
What do you take away the most from this experience?
I talked to my mom last night, and she was just so proud that I didn't change myself throughout this whole thing. Like, I could have lied a lot more and stuff like that, and at the end of the day, maybe I should have, but, I stayed true to myself, so I'm just happy at the end of the day I was myself the whole duration of the game, and I really don't have any regrets, so I'm just really happy about that.
And last question, if Tim had made it to the end, regardless if it was against Kelsey or the brothers, is there any way you would have voted for Tim, given the fact that he's not Canadian and that he's sort of an international wild card?
I left on bad terms with Tim. I got to the hotel after I got evicted, and there were some rotten bananas that he put in my bag with smushed on my clothes, so we kind of left on a sour note. But, if he was next to the brothers, I probably would be giving him my vote because he played an outstanding game. But it was a fact of the matter, if he was next to Kelsey, she had my back the whole way. So it would just really depend on who was in the finals for sure. But he played a phenomenal game. I'm very impressed with him.
Amazing, Jared. Thank you so much. All right.
Appreciate it, man. Bye.